Good morning, we're on day, oh my goodness, I don't even know what day we are. But today is Wednesday. It's the last day of Caribbean Beach for us. We are going to be transferring to Animal Kingdom Lodge today. We had 3 nights at Pop, 3 nights at Caribbean Beach, and then we're going to have 4 nights at Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is the part that I've been looking forward to the most. Animal Kingdom Lodge is one of my favorite places to stay, although we have had a very good time so far in these other 2 resorts. We have reservations for Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom today, and I think we're going to be doing some of that, but because we're checking into a deluxe resort, they have extra magic hours for deluxe resort guests tonight at Magic Kingdom from 10 to midnight, so we're going to be kind of focusing on Magic Kingdom in the back half so we can be able to experience and enjoy it in the evening when it's not so busy, not so hot. This morning we're going to go to Disney Springs, do some shopping. We have a cruise coming up in October. So I want to kind of do some shopping for that, start getting prepared for that. John needs some shirts. We need to exchange some sizes from the last time we were there, and we're going to have breakfast/lunch, brunch, I guess you could say, at Earl Sandwich. And then from there, go to Animal Kingdom Lodge, maybe do some swimming, see how much time we have before our Ohana reservations this afternoon, which are at 4:30, which is kind of early, but that's great because then we can be able to have a whole evening at Magic Kingdom, and we really eat a lot when we go to Ohana. It is fantastic, all you can eat food. So we are just waiting for the bus to head over to Disney Springs.
Duet.
What do we do with these?
Save them in a keepsake book, so then when you look at it, you'll go, oh yeah, I remember that really cool bus driver gave me this.
From Sacramento.
So now that she's from Sacramento,
That's the mom look?
Yeah, she does that, huh?
I can't make the mom look.
If you do sometimes you'll be like, big it is?
You are here. This is how I know. That's where we are.
Okay, so look, this is two different ones, okay? We're here.
Yeah.
This is Jumbo House. This is Kidani. This is where the bus went the first time, right? And then we came back. And so you can walk to the boat, right? But this is the one we're at. We're here right now, okay? So our rooms are going to be either here or they're going to be over here.
Dead man telltales. Dun dun dun. Hey, what's this? I love it.
I bet you if you work in there, you
And then we
smell
have
like
one more at this table, and then
smoke.
an anniversary.
When your shift
Okay, what's
is
the
over.
last name here, man?
Family
All right.
style, all you can eat as much as you want to leave room for dessert. Bring you salad,
All right, gang,
chicken
my
wings,
man John in the
dumplings,
house.
long
He's
and
44 years old, gang. Let's give it up for John, everybody. Come on,
chicken
gang.
from the ground. In case my little friends need a mac and cheese or
How's
nuggets,
everything
just
so
let me
far,
know
okay?
anytime. It's included as well.
Thank you for
Just let them try the good stuff first. All
All
right.
right, and
Any milk, chocolate milk, apple juice, Sprite, pears, lemonade, and sweet tea. All included.
Since I'm done eating for now.
Delicious.
Since I'm done eating for now, should I?
Yeah, as usual.
Oh, this is perfect.
Everything tasted. They did the meat a little bit differently this time. I don't know if they've done it this way since they reopened after COVID, but they used to have people come around on skewers and like give you the meat on your plate, but now they just put it in these bowls and your server drops it off. So I feel like there's one like protein missing too. Like I always remember there being like 4, but there's 3. It's fine. I'm not like missing. Oh, maybe didn't they used to have sausage?
Sometimes they had that and they had pork.
Sometimes they have pork. Okay. Let's sit down, please. But I mean, the pot stickers are good. The wings are good. The salad, the bread. You know, just everything. The noodles. I didn't have any vegetables. I'm sure they're good.
We didn't touch them.
But if I'm at an all-you-can-eat thing, like I'm gonna skip the vegetables. I don't want to fill it up. So yeah, it was good. Calvin had the most expensive mac and cheese in the world, and now he had the most expensive chicken nuggets too, and fries. Those are $40 fries and chicken nuggets and $40 mac and cheese. But I'm excited for desserts.
What'd you think?
Of the mac and cheese?
It's a restaurant.
Oh, it's good so far. It's just they should have less like food because we have like one more, like they're giving us one more thing and then like that. So they should like put it down by like a couple like meals because like all of this is already like I'm already full. I still have one more and there's still one more to go. So I feel like we should like cut it down just a little bit.
It
Dad,
was really good.
Dad, are we gonna
I'm pretty positive that the last time I ate here, which 4 years ago?
No, 5.
5 years ago?
Eh.
The pudding, what did he call it? I always called it bread pudding. Oh, I want to say I called it banana bread pudding.
Because it used to be banana bread.
But there's no bananas.
No.
Um,
No, there was not.
There's pineapple in it, and the pineapple is baked into the bread pudding. And before, pretty positive that the bananas were in the sauce that they poured on top of it.
It was a banana Foster sauce.
Yeah, still really good. Like, I'm not complaining.
Extremely good.
I'm just saying that it's different. But it's really good. And you know what? On top of that though, this was just, it was Ohana. It's everything that I expected it to be. For the most part, there's small little changes, but still delicious. And next time we come back, we will come back here again. We always eat here once a trip. Yeah, and the kids actually, I mean, even though they ate mac and cheese and chicken nuggets and fries, actually ate more this time than they did last time when we paid for it. Actually, last time we came, I don't think she cost anything. I think if you're coming to Disney World, I highly recommend the atmosphere. You know, close to the parks.
So, yep, we finished up eating here at Ohana's. Calvin's eating some vanilla ice cream. Like John said, very much exactly what we expected. They brought out a salad, which is very good. Some greens, some bell peppers, cucumber, grape tomatoes, and like a vinaigrette, like a creamy vinaigrette. It was very good. So then after the salad, then they brought out a platter that had noodles, and it had dumplings and wings and drumsticks and vegetables. I was gonna try the vegetables. I'm sure I had them at one point in my life, but I've never really eaten them. I had one of the drumsticks. It's very sweet, but a very good flavor. But I ate mostly the noodles. That's my favorite part here. So I could just fill up my whole plate with the noodles. It's like udon noodles, lo mein noodles with like a sweet kind of teriyaki-ish sauce, but more like a Polynesian version of it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very good. A little bit of bok choy in there, but mostly just noodles. And the dumplings were quite good. Yeah. Then they brought out the meat. I tried all the meats. The chicken had a chimichurri sauce on it, which is different than how they've had it in the past. But I liked the flavor a lot. The beef was really good too. The shrimp that I had was kind of dry, but I had it last and it was sitting on the table for a little while, so that's probably why. They call it spicy shrimp. It is not spicy at all. In fact, I feel like some of the shrimp that they've had in the past had more flavor, but there's still so much other good food to have that it didn't bother me at all. And then the dessert, which so good. Like John said, I think they may have changed it. I'd have to look into it to be sure, but what they served us was phenomenal. So good. It's not too heavy, like the flavors are light enough, and with the ice cream, it's a good complement to all the food that you had. All the flavors from the whole meal just really go well together. And Calvin asked for some ice cream plain, because when they bring it out to you, it's a bunch of ice cream sitting on top of a big square of the bread pudding, and then they pour a caramel sauce on top. Obviously, altogether it's great, but for somebody like Calvin who doesn't like some of those things and doesn't like some of those flavors to touch, we just asked for some of it separate, and they brought it out easy, just fine. So I love this place. It's a family favorite of ours, and I think that it's becoming a favorite for the kids too. They've been, obviously, but it's been so long that they were so young that they don't remember. So hopefully this is a good memory for them, because it was fantastic for us. So good. All right, we successfully made it here into Magic Kingdom. Technically this is our second day, but we haven't been the day, it's just the evening. But tonight's when we have our extra magic hours, which I'm excited about. There's been lots of people leaving, so we're gonna see what the evening holds. But we're gonna start off on like smaller, chill stuff because we're all very full. So we're gonna start off with Jungle Cruise and see what else we can do. Now, because they have that late entry today, they did a third lottery release of groupings for Tron. So they do at 7 a.m. and 1 o'clock, and they did one at 6 o'clock because there's gonna be that extra time. So we went through and we did it just like how we've done it in the past, and we got, I can't remember the grouping name, but our estimated boarding time is 11:59 p.m. and the park closes at 12. So we'll see how this goes and when we get called, but hopefully we do it. I think it'll work. Last time we got them, but the kids were too nervous. Anyway, we didn't end up riding it the first day that we were here, even though we did have boarding passes for it. So fingers crossed that it happens tonight. I've heard riding it at night is really cool because of the way everything lights up. So I'm excited for that, and we'll see how it goes. So far the weather is fantastic. It did rain a lot earlier. It might rain again tonight, hopefully not, but so far I'm just loving life this evening. Had a great day so far. So I'm excited to see what great stuff we've got for tonight. Well, we are back at the hotel now, and I would say that after magic, oh my gosh, I am really tired. The extra magic hours, I would say that they were a success. We were able to ride a few rides, and then we were able to go and ride Tron for the first time. There was a bit of a discussion because of the way that you sit in the cycles. You're like laying on your stomach kind of, which is a very different thing, and so we weren't sure if it was going to be able to work out for us, but we talked to a cast member, and some of the vehicles, the trains, the whatever, at the end they have 2 seats that you don't have to like lay down. They're just like regular seats, and so we were able to get those for Calvin and I, and then John and Abby rode the cycles. Abby didn't like it so much, but it's a very different sensation when you're riding in those. At least that's what John said. I haven't ridden them. Maybe on Saturday I'll ride them cycle style, I guess you could say. But I personally really enjoyed the ride, but I'm also very tired, so anytime I'm trying to talk right now is not going to be making much sense. So I'm going to say goodnight. Tomorrow we're at Hollywood Studios. We're gonna hit up a lot of the Star Wars stuff, do the Slinky Dog and some of those other rides that we didn't get to in the shows, and we're gonna do Fantasmic again. And I'm so excited to be able to finish off with our second day in all the parks and round out this trip. So, good night. We'll see you tomorrow.